Hey everyone, week 8, 90 days are up. I made it. I'm excited about it. While I talk about the past 90 days, I'm going to be meal prepping so I don't waste any time recording and then meal prepping, doing it separately. So excuse me if this is a little off, if my mind wanders a bit. But I'm going to be making some more of that vegetable chili, but doing a little different this time, adding some new stuff. Have this vegetable mix. It just has everything in there plus some extra stuff. I don't think I've ever had okra as far as I know. But I have been wanting to try it recently. So this will be interesting. I have my beans and tomatoes and seasonings and stuff. This is a chipotle seasoning. I'm going to try that and see how that goes before I just put cayenne pepper in there. I got my garlic and all, jalapeno, onions. This has onions in it, but fresh is always better. Just tastes better. So I'm going to chop this up anyway for my other food. So I might just go ahead and throw a few pieces in there. Mushrooms, I probably ate them a little when I was younger, or at least tried them when I was younger. But I know I don't like them. Somehow I know I don't like them. So I'm guessing I tried them and didn't like them. I'm funny about texture. So it could have been that. But I am going to try them now. So we're going to see how this goes. I don't know if I'm going to put them in the chili / soup because it kind of turns out more like a soup, or if I'm going to use it for like a stir fry or something else later. I think it'll do good in the chili because it'll give me more of texture, you know, because then I just have the beans in there, so this will add a little bit more to it. I have leftover kale as well that I need to cook up, so I'm probably gonna throw some of that in there, or just have it ready for breakfast in the morning. I'll probably do an egg with some kale. Go ahead and cook that up and just reheat it in the morning so I don't have to worry about cooking breakfast in the morning. That's kind of what I've been doing. But yeah, I'll talk about that in a second. So this week, honestly, I didn't get a whole lot done. I mean, so I'm not rewarding myself for this week. I was going to do like 2 things, but I'm not going to do those now because I don't feel like I did a whole lot. I do believe over the whole 90 days I got a lot done and I feel better, and I'm at the point that I want it to be at, which is why I even started this, is because I want to hold myself accountable to developing my habits, my healthy habits again, and getting to where I want it to be once again. And this has helped me because it's held me accountable to, you know, I have to make these videos, I have to put it out there, you know, I want to get things done as well, so I'm going to make sure they get done. So it's definitely helped. I'm not gonna like go overview this whole 90 days because you can go back to those videos and look at them. I will do the same thing when I need to look at those tips and things like that, just to refresh my memory when I need to. But overall, I think the main thing that I gained was not only just like my routine, figuring out the best routine for myself, like prepping my clothes and meals and everything before my week starts to make that easier, so then during the week I'm not rushing in the morning and rushing at night, or, you know, staying up too late at night to get things done. I have time to be productive in other areas instead of trying to prep my meals or my clothes or figure out all that stuff. That's already done. I just work on what I need to work on. So that part, getting that routine down, is something I've gained. Also just eating better and getting back into my health and wellness to the level of where I want to be. I'm still working on that. I'm not there yet, but I'm definitely a lot better than where I was when I started this 90 days. And I'm still moving forward. I'm excited about what's coming next because, like I said, I've been reading that book, The 4-Hour Body. I told you about that last week, and it's an awesome book so far. I'm getting a lot of information from it, and I'm going to try and follow that meal plan. So I talked about being like a vegetarian, quote unquote, if you want to call it that, last week in the last video. So, but with this plan in the book, I'm still going to be eating a little bit of meat. After January, though. January, I'm still doing the vegetarian thing. It's 2 weeks down. I got 2 more weeks to go. And then after that, I'm going to incorporate a little bit of meat, you know, like I said, like seafood, a little bit of chicken, maybe some turkey. And those portion sizes will be very small. It's mainly just vegetables and legumes that I'll be consuming. And yeah, so the health side of things is definitely something that I gained from doing this. Let me see, I'm gonna throw these vegetables in here. I did do a lot of like video editing for this channel, as well as recording. So I have a lot of videos that I still need to put out. So after this, I'm not gonna like record any other videos until I get these videos out and then kind of catch up, and then I'll start putting them out probably like a week after at the most, not like the 2 weeks that I have been doing, because it's that lag just it gets off and it doesn't sound right to me when I look back at the videos. So I'd rather at the most do like a week off, if not just keep it updated, you know, every few days. So yeah. What else has been going on? Just eating good. That's throughout this 90 days. That's one of the main things that I know has helped me a lot. I'm feeling better, even though I have to go to work tomorrow and I'd rather be out like traveling or, you know, just doing something else. I'm thankful for my job. I'm thankful for my health and all. And I definitely felt good this past week because I ate a good breakfast in the morning, had my meals prepped and everything. I had all my clothes prepped on Sunday for the whole week, so I didn't have to worry about that. So that helped a lot. So I'm just feeling good, you know, having that type of routine. That's good for me. So yeah, just sticking it out until June when I can switch up things a little bit and go do something, some type of traveling. I am going to do some other videos, like I guess this, you'll call this like a little series that I did. So I could do another series about something. I don't know yet what I'm going to do. I have a few things in mind, but I also have a few other videos in mind that I need to get done. So we'll see what happens. If you haven't already, go ahead and follow or like my Facebook page for The Amazing Odyssey. I'm going to put that down here, as well as my Instagram. Definitely on Instagram more than anything. I also have a Snapchat if you do that type of thing, or Periscope. I'll just put all those links below, but I'll put Facebook and Instagram on here, as well as my website. If you haven't visited that, I'm going to try and update that more. Like I said, I just, you know, my computer situation isn't very comfortable in my opinion, so I know that's what's holding me up. I mean, again, you know, it's an excuse. I can still do work because I have a computer and things like that, but it's just not as comfortable as I like to be productive. For me to be productive, is I have to have a clean environment as well as comfortable. And it's not as comfortable because my desktop is up on a dresser, so I have to stand, which standing isn't a problem for me. It's just, you know, eventually I want to sit down, and I don't really want to stand some days. So then that means I'm not productive those days if I can't sit down. My laptop that I have, the screen is cracked on it, so I have to hook it to the TV, and the cord doesn't go to my bed, so I can't sit down. And then when I sit on the floor, I'm looking up, it just hurts my neck. It's not a good situation. I have some other laptops that I was going to use as parts to kind of fix the screen and everything, but that's just, you know, it's just taking me some time to do that because I'm doing other things. It's not like my top priority, but now that I've gotten these things done for my 90 days that I had planned, I can then focus on other things now. I guess what's going to be coming from here on, since this 60-day experiment is over, is, I don't know. I have some videos in mind, and I also have some videos like that I need to do, you know, like with the van and just different things that I already have in mind. But so I'm going to be doing those, and then I think I'm possibly, like, you know, I'm not going to do a weekly update on goals and things like that, but I'm probably going to do like a monthly thing. I'll do, more than likely, I'll do like one video on my yearly goals, like what I want to accomplish this year. And then maybe like every month I'll kind of do like a report back on what I've gotten done, and we'll see what happens from there. Yeah, that's an idea. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. If you have any suggestions on videos you want me to do, or if you want me to talk about something, or if you have any questions or anything like that, just put it below and I'll check it out and I'll do it. Let's see. What else? Oh yeah, I'm going to try to make sure my videos don't lag as much. I know these are like 2 weeks behind, but that's just because I didn't want all my videos packed in one, and also I only do these on Sundays, and I was thinking about like putting my first two out kind of like a few days apart, but then I was like, I'll just put them out on Sundays because that's kind of like, you know, my weekly thing. I'm not going to just put it out back to back because it's not a weekly report at that point for you all. But yeah, so I don't know if some of you knew this or not, but video production is my major, or was my major. I have a degree in that, and I do more of like film, and I do music videos and things like that. Those are my two main loves as far as video production, is film and music videos. I've done commercials and all kind of other stuff before. I've done local and regional stuff. But when I got the RV, well, before I got the RV, I actually did freelance right out of college for 2 years. But then with the whole healthcare thing and, you know, just a financial thing, and when you do things like video production with gigs, when you're not with like a set company, you know, you don't know when your next gig's going to come up, or like what's going to happen, or any of that stuff. So you kind of just got to go with the flow and, you know, get your gigs when they come. And, you know, some pay this amount, some pay this amount, so every month is different. So it wasn't very secure, which, I mean, the lifestyle I'm trying to live isn't going to be very secure. I mean, but I had to make a change, and that's what happened. And then I kind of backed away from it because I was focusing on other things like traveling and whatnot. Which, as you know, I mean, you see other videos and other people that travel, and they do that as a source of income. So it's possible, but it just wasn't my focus. I also had kind of lost the passion for it because of, you know, everybody wants to be a rapper, and I enjoy music videos, but I don't enjoy listening to everybody's songs. And I don't want to promote your song and what you're talking about with my talents. I only want to promote what I agree with. Now, you know, if I was working for a company, I'd have to do whatever they tell me to do. But, you know, for myself, I can pick and choose who I want to do stuff for. And I was tired of listening to trash, you know, just, you know, people talking about nothing. And I have to listen over and over for hours and hours, like at least 20 hours to edit sometimes for videos. And I was over it. If they had real good talent, I didn't mind it. I loved it. You know, I sometimes I do it for free for some friends and stuff because they were talented, and I didn't mind doing it. And you know, I knew what I could do and help them out and all that good stuff. But I just got worn out with it, worn out with everybody wanting, you know, different videos for different things, but didn't want to pay a whole lot for it. And in the area I live in, you don't get paid a whole lot to do this type of art. So obviously I would have to move somewhere else if I wanted to make money, especially with the company or something, because here the only really way to do it would be through the news, and I don't want to do news. So yeah, obviously, like I said, you know, you can do it on the road though. So I'm still looking into doing that and how to set that up to be different than the rest, because that's one discouraging thing for me. I know, and I know it is for a lot of people. They don't do things because they see everybody else doing it. So how would you make any money or set yourself apart from anybody else with everybody else doing it? You know, that's one thing. But the thing that will set you apart is your voice. You are different, and you will appeal to a certain crowd. So same thing with the YouTube channel. A lot of people do van dwelling stuff, and they do personal development and healthy living and blah, 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 whatever else, travel and stuff. But what sets me apart? I mean, what's the difference? You know, I could say that and then just stop making videos, but I'm not, because it's my voice, and the way I talk and what I'm doing is different. You know, it may seem similar or whatever, but it is different because it's my voice, and I express myself differently, and that could appeal to someone that someone else will not appeal to. You know, when you read a certain book, like some books appeal to you and some books don't, but for someone else it's opposite. You know, sometimes when you pick up a book at one point, you gain something from it, and then when you pick it up again, you gain something else from it. You know, it's just your time in your life. So, and there's billions of people out there, so I have to not think about the fact that everybody and their mom are doing video and everything like that now, and just focus on the fact that this is my voice. What do I want to say? It's my voice in my way, and that'll appeal to who it needs to appeal to. So I'm not going to suppress that because I never know who it's going to help. So I just have to look at it that way as far as my video too. You know, even though a lot of people are doing it now, everybody and their mother can do video now because you have your phones and everything. You know, it's harder for people who actually, you know, went to school and have done a lot to get to the point they are in now. You know, it's just easier, which isn't a bad thing. I mean, it makes it easier for me because all I need is my phone to do things like this too. But just makes it a little bit more difficult to do things nowadays to get yourself out there and set yourself apart. But I think that's just, again, being genuine, being yourself, using your voice in your way, not trying to appeal to everybody. Just do your thing, and you know, you can't please everybody. You got to know that, and then just see what happens from there. So yeah, I'm sure eventually these videos will get better and better if I start making money off of here. Obviously, I'll stick with it even more and want to make it even better, because that's an extra source of income that I can look forward to, and I like making videos, obviously. So I would love to do that, but for right now, they're going to be like they are now, so I hope you like them. I mean, yeah, I mean, that's all that's going on. I have some other goals and things in mind, and I'll be working on those. Like I said, I'll probably do like a monthly update type of thing as we go along. But other than that, I have some other videos in mind that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to try and keep that updated even more so than this. I'm going to let these videos catch up, and then I'll start doing them more often. I don't know if I'll even go live ever because of where I'm at now. I'm not traveling anywhere, and I like to be safe and all that good stuff. So it'll probably be at the most a week lag in my videos, but I'm going to try and catch them up to at least that point to where they're not 2 weeks or any further behind like they have been. But it just helped me out because I had so many videos that I had to space them out. I didn't want to like throw everything at you at one time, so I'm trying to space them out a little bit. So I'm going to try and edit the rest of these videos, let them play out, and then we'll see what happens from there as far as the video content that I'm going to be putting out. Yeah, like I said, if you haven't liked my Facebook page, do it. My Instagram, do it. If you want to do it, if you have those things. If not, just continue to watch my channel, comment, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Thank you for sticking around. I'm going to finish up my food here and then relax before work starts tomorrow. So hope you have a good week, and I'll talk to y'all later. Okay, I forgot to mention 2 things. One thing was lavender essential oil. Definitely helped me. I seen the difference because I ran out of it halfway through. And, well, I think I started a few weeks into this 90-day experiment, and I felt rested at night, better night's sleep, and also more relaxed after work. So I highly recommend that. I need to get me some more. But my other thing was my body and my goal for my body and everything like that. So I'll do a blog post on all of this, and I'll link it below, or I'll let you know when it's up there and link it below. Yeah, so I'm going to do my body weight. We're going to see where I'm at. Okay, 139. So I think my goal was 135. So I'm getting there. I'm going to do the 4-hour body. Like I said, I'm going to try and do the whole routine thing and see what happens. And I'll do another video when I have some results from that.